Adjusting my plans yesterday, I estimated that would put my day at about 17. I recalculated the route. It's actually 16.9. Boo-hoo. Today's game plan was about 11.1 down to US Route 501, and that's where Stanimal's hostel, one of two, is located, and that's what me and Ia checked out on the weekend. So I'm gonna go into there. I just need to make sure I call him from up in the high ground because there's no service down below. Otherwise, if I have a problem or something along that way, I'll stick my thumb out and see if I can hitch in a Glasgow. So this is good. This is 3 days, and I'll have a roof over my head tonight that's not 2 mil thick, and I'll be able to wash my clothes, and not that I'm too funky, but get some food. Little restaurant in town, Scotto's or Scotty's, that everybody talks about. And then there's a Dollar General, and that I'll be able to get the basic stuff that I need. And I think there's a $6 breakfast at the hostel, which I'll take advantage of, I'm certain. And there's some other stuff, pizzas and stuff like that, that is available in the hostel. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a nice night. The lady who's the caretaker of the property when Stanimal's not around is a lady by the name of Donna, and she came right over and greeted us on the weekend and showed us around. So I'll make sure I take some video of what that hostel looks like and give you a shot of Stanimal's hostel. I'm on top of Bluff Mountain right now, and here's the steps. I've been reading some gut hook comments about a copperhead living underneath the steps, but I'm taking it he's still asleep. But boy, what a view. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. So I'm looking about west right over there. You can see for miles. Here's the look to the east, a little sunny. It's pretty interesting. I'm right on, I just started stepping down the trail, and they say this is where a young little girl was found after she strayed away from her school. 4 years, 11 months. Okay, here's a couple members of the Natural Bridge ATC doing some trail maintenance for me up there. Pretty well marked throughout here, and this is the Natural Bridge crew, of which I've seen 6 members, and there's another lady up ahead that I'll say hello. I told your husband I was from Birmingham, Alabama. He didn't believe me.
I wonder why that is.
Hey, this is awesome.
Where are you from?
I'm from South Shore, Brockton, South Shore, Boston, Brockton, Randolph,
Okay, gosh,
Stoughton.
it is so harsh.
Yeah.
You think I used to sound like you?
You know, I've been gone for years. I went in the Marine Corps, stayed almost 26. I was stationed up there for a couple of years, and all my family. So when I go back there, I think they all talk like they're crazy.
Yeah.
But I think it gets recharged.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now that I'm retired from my government job, I get up there a bit more, and it gets going.
I hear you.
So it's kind of wild, yeah. Hey, thanks for all you do out here. You're the 7th member of your crew that I've seen this morning.
We love it.
And Natural Bridge ATC doing a great job maintaining the trail.
Yeah,
in fact, I was on a spot back there, and I saw where you just shored up an edge to keep people from falling over, because some of these edges are if you go over, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Oh gosh. All right, take a picture, and then I'll give you the paintbrush.
All right, I've been videoing. Paint a blaze for you.
Here, you need some paintbrush.
You want me to dip in there?
Paint.
Yeah. You want me to extend it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Down about there?
Yes, hey, whatever you do, 2 by 6.
Okay.
Well, I didn't think I was going to get help on the trail today. Appreciate a Yankee coming by.
Yeah. Well, I got to help out a fellow in New England. Is that okay?
It looks good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I had gotten a tip from Claudia. Got to get that right. The trail maintainer. That there was a guy out celebrating his 60th birthday with his two sons. I mean, I did see him. And he's turning 60, or he turned 60, and he's out here for 2 months with his 18-year-old son and his 27-year-old son. And they left Petersburg, Virginia, and they're going to Delaware Water Gap. So they're going to be out for a couple months. And the guy told me, Roger was his name, that he had done the trail from Georgia to Petersburg, Virginia, back in 1981. So probably when he was about 22 years old. I failed to ask him what drove him off the trail after he did a big chunk of it, but you know, he's back and he's with his boys, so it was great. Now, I know that James River footbridge, I think it might be the longest bridge on the trail, if I'm not mistaken, but more to follow. I'm going 6.2, so I guess I'm going to be just shy of that at US 501 when I hop off today. I'm about 7.5 miles in, and that is a beautiful view of the James River. And as you can see for miles out here. So back to the trail maintainer, I had a nice chat with the woman who is a husband of one of the guys in the 7-man crew. She's from Manchester, New Hampshire. It's unbelievable. She allowed me to tell you all this, but she's 67 years old, and she looks in very great shape. She's done a chunk of hiking. She's hiked all the AT in Virginia. She's hiked other parts. She definitely doesn't want to do the presidentials in New Hampshire because she was up there when she was 30 and she still remembers how fast they were. But she's backpacked a chunk in Europe as well. And she was super optimistic. She told me her trail name is Holiday. And you could see that she was just a super positive. Boy, I tell you, I was impressed, and she let me paint a blade, so it was pretty cool. She struck me as an eternal optimist, and she just had a big smile on her face, and I tell you what, really, really impressed me, and it was a great experience meeting a crew of people who are all volunteering to try to make the trail better for us hikers. 27 March, I'm just doing a walk around the Stanimals Hostel here. Washing machine and dryer available for everybody. There's a coffee machine, there's all kinds of coffee and oatmeal and stuff like that available up top for everybody to take advantage of. Bowls, plates, glasses, coffee cup, microwave. This is the refrigerator. When you take stuff out of here, you pay. And there's some pizzas and stuff in here, ice cream and pizza available. And this is the hiker fridge. So if you don't put your name on it, it's up for grabs for everybody. And you can see some stuff in there. Some labeled, some not. And this is like a dining room table. There's hiker boxes over here with food and some equipment. This is the living room. This is Dan, aka Suntory.
Hi, how's it going?
He's on the massage machine. And a big living room here with a TV, Wi-Fi provided. And we go in here. This is the bunk rooms. Here's one. You can tell that we're in here because stuff's splayed all over the place. And then here's another one. We got a couple coming in, maybe a few people tonight, so 6 bunks here that'll be available. And extra towels and stuff like that if you need them. And there's a bathroom with all the amenities, so it's a great place.